Live from the 22 News Studios, with an appealing look at life in Western Massachusetts, this is Mass Appeal.
And we'll be mixing up some devilishly delicious drinks for you to serve at your Halloween get-together. Stay tuned.
And now, Taste Appeal.
When the kids are out of the house trick-or-treating, you might want to spice up your Halloween Eve, and what better way to do it than with some signature Halloween cocktails. David Brogran's the creative force behind Signature David, a mixology consulting firm, and he's got some Halloween drinks that'll make you wish Halloween was year-round. Thank you so much for joining us.
I am so happy to be here, Seth.
First question, what is a mixologist?
A mixologist is basically a cocktail artist. We could take the standard cocktail, your traditional cocktail, and reinvent it into something new. Or we could take and make a signature, standalone, one-of-a-kind cocktail that'll just absolutely wow your guests.
Speaking of wowed, I already am by not only the liquor, but with everything that's going on. So let's...
We're going to have a lot of fun.
Good. Well, let's get started. Put me to work.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is our theme is it's Halloween, and it's candy. So the first cocktail we're going to do is called the candy apple cocktail.
All right.
Okay. And apples are in abundance in New England this time of year, and what better way to do it than to mix it with some wonderful cognac. This is CAMUS cognac, and we're going to basically take 1.5 ounces of this, pour it in our shaker, which already has some ice.
All right.
Okay. Why don't you take that, and I want you to pour in 1 ounce of, that's an apple liqueur.
All right. And this is all things you could find at your normal liquor store.
Absolutely. Oh,
I'm a little heavy-handed.
You know what? A little heavy-handed is good. Now we're going to have a little bit of fresh apple cider is always good. It blends really well.
Oh, yes.
And what's nice about this cocktail is that, you know, using a different kind of a spirit like a cognac is really, really great. Okay?
Because most people, when you think mixing drinks, you don't think of things like cognacs.
No, you think of just, you know, your normal traditional like vodkas and stuff like that. It's really great to spice it up, and cognac and apple go perfectly together. And now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of simple syrup. Not too much.
Simple syrup's really just a small concoction of water and sugar?
Water and sugar that is dissolved down, right? You can, you know, if you want to do a substitute, you can. You can use like a saccharin or a NutraSweet or something like that as a replacement if you want to cut down on those calories. Okay, so we're going to give this a good shake.
All right.
And I've pre-rimmed we're just going to pour it right into the glass.
Really?
We're not going to use that.
All right.
This glass is pre-rimmed with this wonderful candy apple garnish made for me by a company called Dress the Drink.
That's half the battle, too, getting a good old garnish.
You have to have a great garnish. That's the whole thing about a cocktail. Ooh. And then, why don't you grab one of those nice red chips? This is a candy apple fruit chip. You're going to place it right on top of the drink.
Oh, on top?
On top of the drink. And there you go. That's the candy apple cocktail.
You don't know about this. Earlier, I took one of these from a previous segment. I'm going to do a little...
You're going to add a little bit to it.
I'm going to do a little myself.
Oh, my God. It's even more beautiful. Look at that.
Thank you.
You're the man. You're the man.
Try hard.
Okay, now we're going to shift gears, and we're going to go. What do you think the #1 selling candy is this time of year?
Candy corn.
Absolutely. Seth, how did you know that? It is candy corn. It was introduced in the 1880s, produced about 35 million pounds a year, and it really is...
35 million pounds a year?
Yeah, it's quintessential Halloween. So we're going to do a vodka-infused candy corn martini.
All right.
And we've chosen Russian Standard Vodka. It's the #1 selling vodka in Russia. It's really great, super smooth, and it lends itself perfectly to infusion with candy corn. And to make this, all you do is take the bottle of vodka, pour it in a container, take a cup of candy corn, put it in, airtight it, seal it, and let it sit for 24 hours, and you have this beautiful orange-colored.
And does it get the taste too? Is it really kind of so?
You're going to feel like you're drinking a piece of candy corn. It's amazing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 2.5 ounces.
Okay.
So there's 1.5 ounces. And we're just going to flip that over for the other.
That's a great tool. So that's 1.5 ounces pour and 1 ounce pour, right?
You got us, 2.5. The next thing we're going to do, there you go, is we're going to add a little Moscato, which is a nice, sweet dessert wine.
Like a Riesling?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like an Italian Riesling?
Yeah, you could say that. You can say that. Put that in. Now, this is a homemade citrus peel and pomegranate simple syrup. Can you imagine that? I slaved all night making this. So what I want you to do is put about 1 ounce in there.
The top one.
Yeah, the top one. Very good. I think you've done this before, haven't you?
I worked in food service for a while. There we go.
There you go. Get a little air out of there.
Doesn't look like I worked in food service now, though.
Yeah,
it might explode because I'm squeezing it really hard.
You know what? I think we have almost enough.
And let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
There you go. And the last thing we're going to do, and this will definitely come out, we're going to add egg white. And I know people are going to say, egg white?
I'm saying, ugh, egg
I know,
white.
but really, no, it's good. It's good.
And
what this is going to do is going to add, you'll see when we shake this up.
David, are you sure about this?
I am totally sure about this.
And this is safe?
It's totally safe.
Salmonella-proof?
It's salmonella-proof. You ready? Ready to shake?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to give it a really nice shake. And you can see that I've already pre-rimmed the glass with a really beautiful custom blend of crushed vanilla, lemon, and orange that pairs perfectly with this cocktail, again made by Dress to Drink.
So I'm caught on the egg white thing. Does the alcohol kind of cancel out the, or do you have some sort of safe?
No, that is safe. That is safe pasteurized egg white. Okay?
All right.
Okay, so we're just going to pour this in.
That looks gorgeous.
See? And it has a nice little foam on top. That's what the egg white's going to do. Now we're going to take this beautiful dried lemon fruit chip. We're going to place it on top, and then I'm going to let you do the final finish, and you're going to put that candy corn right on top.
I'm going to try to do it like this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I think there's an extra one right there. Place it right on top.
All right. So we have about 30 seconds remaining.
Okay, we have a fast, quick cocktail that you're going to make. Ice in that glass,
Ice
really
in
quick.
glass. Uh-oh.
You got it.
Ice in the glass.
We are going to add some tequila. This is Hotel California tequila.
Okay.
We're going to add a little Cointreau. We're going to top it with orange soda. And then I want you to take that Sambuca, and I want you to drizzle it on the top. This is called Witch's Brew.
Sambuca is kind of like a dessert drink.
It is absolutely a dessert drink.
Okay. And it's going to, let's see.
Just drizzle on top. You'll see. There you go. That's enough.
Oh.
Look at that. It's absolute Witch's Brew.
Tight shot of that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Cool. Yeah. And it looks good, too.
Yeah, and it's going to taste even better when you drink it.
I will at some point. And I've got to ask, what's your #1 tip this Halloween season if you're making drinks, if you're trying to impress some people?
Have fun. Just be inventive, be creative. Don't be afraid to experiment. Just do whatever you think is going to make a big wow statement for your guests and your party.
And it's not that hard either.
Look, we did all those 3 drinks in just a few minutes.
David,
and you are a pro.
Thank you so much.
You got
I appreciate you coming on. You're going to have to come back sometime.
I hope so.
And if you're looking for all sorts of seasonal suppers, drinks, and apps, you've got to click on Taste Appeal when you visit us on mymassappeal.com.